Hi everybody, this is a quick tutorial about bending an object around a curve. So firstly you need to make sure that you have your Mesh plugin in your plugins, otherwise it won't work. So make sure you go to Windows, Settings Preferences, Plugin Manager, and make sure that if you just click Apply to All, but some things will definitely stuff up, such as XGen is always a bad one. So make sure you tick off this top lot, refresh and close. Next, I want you to go make a polygon object. So this is going to be like a track, like tracks on a tractor or something like that. So I'm going to make a cube, and this is going to wrap around a sphere. So obviously I need to have appropriate amount of mesh in between. So I go into my subdivisions, I bump that right up so that can actually curve around like so. Now I'm going to give it some texture on the track so it looks like it looks legit. So I'm going to choose faces, double click there, and it's going to choose all of those faces. I'm going to click Control E to extrude. I'm going to turn off keep faces together because I want this to be like separate extrusions. And I'll make these, click on this one, and then this one. And now I've got these nice little tracks. I might move them down a little bit so that they look a bit more track-like. Now I've got these cool little tracks. I could improve that if I wanted, but it doesn't really matter for this point. Now I'm going to create the curve that I want to curve them on. So I'm going to use a curves surfaces object. I'm going to create, I'm going to use the Bezier curve. Actually, yeah, Bezier curve is probably this one. I'm going to tap space to go into the front view. So I can make my tank track realistic. Whoops, I'm curving the wrong way there. Okay, cool, and I should be able to, oh, I've made a little bump there, I've actually gone the wrong way. I'll undo that. Actually, I might just edit this point here. There we go, and I should be able to just join that up. Closed. Oh, I didn't like that. It doesn't really matter for this one. I'm just going to push this right across here. We can join this up with mesh later. Okay, so this is very rudimentary. All right, so cool. So now I want you to choose your track, go into object mode, choose your line. Then we're going to go into the Mesh tab. We haven't been here before. And this is for making some more very objects that have fit a path or use a pattern, for example, so motion graphics kind of things. But we can use this one here, curve warp. So we choose the object, then shift select the curve, and then curve warp. And we can see here that it's wrapped around the curve. I've actually got this the wrong way around, so I might flip this around. So I should be able to change this rotation a bit. There we go. Now I've got our curves on the outside. And our track on the middle. So if I spend a bit more time on this, I could just join this together. So we've got a full track. Or just have a couple of goes at that till I get that spot on. Alright, that concludes this tutorial. Thank you.